We are back again.
We're
Back
back.
again.
We are back.
Back. Back. Woo, woo. Interesting time. Today is crazy. Very, very interesting matchups. But before we get into anything, we need to welcome YouTube to our people, right? Welcome
Exactly.
YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Okay, welcome YouTube
Hello,
to our
YouTube.
people. Hello, YouTube.
Welcome to our
Welcome to our
people.
people.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah,
Of course.
we have to welcome YouTube to our people because our people are coming on the platform. So
Of
YouTube,
course.
we are welcoming YouTube to our people because we are opening them up to our people.
Of
You know,
course.
they are
Of course.
Sopians, our people. So that'll be cool. They are Sopians, which is kind of cool. But yeah, let's get into it. Before we get in, something very interesting. A friend texted me. I think as a shout out as Aziz, he was like, bro, like your predictions for Sweden were ass. I'm like, what? This guy, he doesn't like detail. But you know what? That's why it's called a prediction. We are thinking. I mean, but see, we are thinking towards someone winning, and I think a lot of them we got them right. So, I think today we're probably gonna get certain things right. I hope we also get some of the formations right. But I mean, without wasting any time, I mean, why not? Wait, let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. Okay, Chef, Chef.
Yeah.
These are the matches we
Yes.
have today. I think we have to start with the big one. We have to start with this big
Mhm.
one. We have to start with. Oof, I think this one you're looking forward to. You don't like Spain, so that's interesting. The game is actually starting in 2 hours, which is kind of crazy. So hope some people take a look at it before they watch the match so that they understand who is who, what is what. But it's gonna be in Atlanta at Rafael Klaus is the referee. Okay, I don't know the guy, but I think I've never heard of the name. So referee names are really tricky. Uh, but odds are very much against Saudi Arabia. Look at it. 23 to 1 is wild. The bookies are poor. They are underrating Saudi Arabia. After that Cape Verde thing, I mean, if I was trying to look for a quick buck, I'd probably put my money on who? I'd probably put my money on Saudi Arabia because you never know you could win. There's no benefit in winning for
Betting for Spain.
there's no benefit for betting for Spain, but we are not into that stuff. We are in the stuff of the game. That's what we are here for. So the head to head is actually interesting. Um, Here we
Hmm.
are. We are talking of the last time they met in 2012. That's a long time ago, 5-0. But I think Saudi Arabia has gotten better as a team too now. And the last time they met actually at the World Cup was in 2006 and Spain won 1-0. I think this Spanish team was not the strongest. This was before the Guardiola era of tiki-taka. So there wasn't much there in terms of the Spanish team. This year they look very good. Yes, they drew the first match, but I mean, can you really count out the Spaniards? They are a dangerous team to play, you know?
Very much.
Before we talk tactics,
I
any thoughts, yeah?
well, last time Saudi Arabia shocked Argentina
Mm-hmm.
in the last World Cup. They could shock Spain again, but I don't see that happening. It would be funny, isn't it, if Spain draw again?
That would be diabolical.
That'd be interesting, but
That
I
would be
don't think that's happening.
diabolical. That would be diabolical.
Spain have just too much talent to not win. There's Lamine starting. They better start their best team. I hope they will. And I would love to see Lamine and William start
Mhm.
and somehow fit Danny Olmo in there. I
Yeah.
don't know how.
Okay. Before we go to the tactics of that match, the table looks like this.
Okay, that's it.
Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, Spain. At the moment, because it was a 0-0 between Cape Verde and Spain, they are sitting close bottom and third and fourth in the group. So I think Spain today really needs a win because there's a chance that Cape Verde will be beaten by both Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. So they really need a win. And I think Cape Verde came with the tactic of draw Spain, try to win versus Saudi Arabia, try to get a draw with Uruguay, you go through. I think that's a good tactic. It's a
Very
very good
much. That's a
tactic.
good
I think
strategy.
probably that's a
Very good
brilliant
strategy.
strategy. And I think the problem with that strategy is that if Saudi Arabia and Uruguay come swinging, they might actually lose both matches, which puts Spain in a very difficult position. So they need to win today.
They have to win
They need to. They
convincingly.
have no choice but to win convincingly today. But okay, let's jump to it. I mean, the preview, there's really nothing much there, except the fact that these are probably the predicted starting lineups of these clubs, of this team, sorry. Oh, you love club football so much. Sorry for that, but of these teams.
Saudi Arabia should just
Do
play
you
the
do you
players from
look
the started for the
do
game.
you see any changes with Spain today?
Yeah,
I don't think Gavi should start. I think Gavi should come later in the match when things are probably opened up, when maybe Saudi Arabia is trying to look for a goal or something. Defense-wise, I think the pairing of Kubasi and Laporte has been solid. Um,
yeah.
that's probably
I think they will
about it.
have that. They might start Pedro Porro
Yeah.
and Cucurella on the left, and then I'm thinking in the mid. I don't know if they're gonna play Fabian Ruiz and Rodri and Pedri, and I'm not sure who will play. I would have Ferran Torres and then have Williams and Yamal.
Ran is actually injured, eh? He's not there.
Is he injured?
No, he's not at the
Is
World
Ferran
Cup.
Torres not playing?
No, he's not.
Wait, Ferran Torres is on the World Cup.
He's not at the World Cup. He's not there.
Oh my God. Are you sure?
Yeah, he's not.
I just assumed he's there.
No, Ferran is not there.
Okay.
Ferran is not there.
If it's
So,
not there,
so,
then just
so
play
I was
Oyarzabal
I
then.
was actually thinking an opened back drop here where you have Pedri and Dani Olmo down here. I genuinely think it's Dani Olmo doesn't need to start, but I genuinely think for Oyarzabal to play good football, you need another winger like Lamine. So I know that they are both not fit, Lamine and Nico Williams, but I think for this match they need to start them because they failed to win the first match. Now they have a problem of being a number three or a number two. So they genuinely need to win this match, and they need Nico Williams for pace and stuff. The Saudis are very physical, very physical. I think I watched them versus Argentina in the first match of the last
Mhm.
World Cup. They're very physical, and I think majority of their team has been maintained. No, especially the defense hasn't changed much. Our hubbies, they were there last World Cup, so that's a very good team. And also the conditions where they're playing in favors them because they're used to this in Saudi Arabia, so much heat when it's so hot and stuff. Because I think the game is starting whilst it's like quite hot in Atlanta, so that's something there. Um, they've never lost.
Okay.
I mean, uh, they've never lost games against this team. So that's something that's interesting. I think backline is not going to change. Maybe where Poro is, there could be someone else, but I don't think so. I don't think there will be any marginal changes there. I think the midfield is going to be maintained the same thing. I think almost should not start. I think they should start Nico Williams if they can. But potentially, it's still a good, as long as Lamine is on the pitch. I think that's a good team. That's a good team. I
Okay.
think they will be
Okay.
swinging, so it will be a 4-3-3, and I think it will be turning into a 4-2-6. It could be turning into a 2-2-6 during the match. I can tell you that there's going to be so much overload. Cucurella is going to be overlapping so much. But this is actually my worry with Spain. When Cucurella is not playing well, why did not carry someone like Alejandro Baude, who can run with the ball like Nuno Mendes? You know, there was something there. I don't know why they did not. In terms of centre backs, also, I get not fielding any Real Madrid players, but why did they not field that centre back from Real Madrid? Uh, Dean, listen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there were no, there are no Madrid. There's a Madrid agenda.
You, of course, as a Madrid fan, you'd find
There
that
is no Madrid
problematic.
player here.
But you are in trouble. Spain, you don't like it, but they could win today. 4-4-2. I think a 4-4-2 formation for Saudi Arabia is decent. It can turn defensive anytime, depending on what's happening on the match. And I think also trying to overload the midfield helps them control Rodri and Pedri. I think that's a decent formation potentially. It could change. I don't think anything tactically for Spain changes here. Nothing really, to be fair. Though I think this man, I think they need a Nico here. To be fair.
They
No,
do.
no, Ferran
Yeah.
is there. I was actually mistaken. Ferran is there. Femin Lopez is the one who's not there.
Fermin Lopez is the one
Yeah,
who's been
I
there.
think starting
Yes, yes,
Oyarzabal
yes.
is a good decision. I think Ferran for Lamine is yeah, like this. You want it like this or with
Let's
Olmo
see.
here? What makes sense for you?
Can you please say?
Yeah. Okay, just a moment.
I would
Uh,
I would have Olmo in the team as like that would be a fire start. Like if you wanna go all out,
I mean, here we
have
are.
Olmo.
You can see. You want it like this
Yeah,
or
yeah. No, no, no. I would remove. I would actually play a double of. I would take out Fabian Ruiz
okay?
and and then I would put Nico Williams.
That's interesting.
Like
Okay,
Nico Williams goes where you search for him.
okay,
Nico, yeah. I would put where Omo is, I'll put Nico, and then I would play I would remove Oyarzabal and put Ferran Torres in his place, like just remove him.
okay.
Exactly. And I'll play Omo behind. Omo behind, yes.
Something like this.
Then I'll have it something like that. That'll be my starting line.
All right. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think
And
we'll do something
then
like this. Yeah.
obviously, yeah, yeah. And then get rid of I think Raya is to start today.
Llorente has to start.
So
He's their best right back. You cannot start Pedro Porro ahead of
Lorente, I wouldn't
Llorente.
start him.
But
Really?
he's their
You think
best
so?
right. He's their best right back. Who else? Because Llorente actually has a tendency of overlapping into this position. Because I think a side of Llorente and Lamine is good because sometimes when Lamine cuts in, it's like this, literally, it's like this. Like this, because these guys, when they are attacking, it usually ends up being something like this, where this man is just floating around wherever here. You sometimes you even
And
find Ferran on the wing here,
yeah,
and this guy inside like this. Literally, so many matches. This is something you are going to see. This man is going to be holding fort here, and helping control
yeah,
them, and you find that it's going to be a lot of this. It's going to be a lot of this if they're attacking. That's what I'm saying. You're going to see a 2-1-7
I like
at
that.
some point. This is something you're going to see a lot, where he's allowed to drift into any position, and this guy can always be sitting. So depending where the ball is, if the ball is on this side, these guys are drawn in here. If the ball is on that side, you find if the ball is this side with Ferran, you find Ferran, Olmo, and Lamine in the middle here. Lorente always coming and trying to help here and recovering the ball for them. But so many times you see this, and Ferran is quite good at tracking back, so it's gonna be a very interesting. It's gonna be
Yeah,
a
that's what I would say. I would
yeah.
say start like that, score 3, 4 goals, and then take out Rodri and put Fabian Ruiz. Take out Olmo, just put more midfielders and just tiki taka
Hmm.
and finish the game. And
Okay.
take out Lamine. That's what I would do if I was the Spanish coach. Saudi Arabia don't offer much in attack.
Yes, that's true. I don't think much is going to change with this team. But I mean, owing to that, we cannot tactically. I think there's going to be like a drop into an interesting shape like this
Yeah,
for
it will
so
be
many
like,
periods of the match. I think this is something you're
yeah,
going to see a lot. This is something you're
yeah. They'll
potentially
just
going to see a lot. I think this is something. But
and
just
they'll leave one person up there to try to counter.
yeah, very very true. I think Al Jawi is quite fast, so I think there's going to be a lot of midfield assistance where you get a 4-4, a 5-4-1, where these wingers actually assist. This is a lot we're going to see. But I know that on the counter they'll be dangerous. They'll be very, very dangerous on the counter. They'll be very, very dangerous on the counter. So this is something I think Spain has to look out for. But looking at this, what is your prediction? What scorelines are we looking at in terms of Spain?
Well, Spain are gonna come out playing football today. 5-1 or 5-0.
Heavy, that's heavy. Okay, 5-0, 5-0. Okay,
5-0 Spain.
I'll do 3-0 Spain. I'll do
Okay, I'll
3-0
go
Spain.
5
Actually, I'll do
5-0 Spain.
3-0 or 4-1 Spain. That's the scoreline for
5-0
me.
Spain.
Okay,
5-0 Spain, sticking to
okay, okay.
it.
Next
5-0 Spain.
match is I think it's the 9 p.m. Belgium and Iran.
Ooh,
This
that's a
one is an
war.
interesting one. These are the potential lineups. Uh, I don't think much is going to change here, but I know what's going to change. I'm not sure if I know what's going to change here. I don't think they will be using this formation. So let's jump into their teams. I think we can jump into the Belgian team. Um, this is what they used the last match. This is how it looked like actually. So do you see any changes in this formation? Trossard, Doku.
Mm, Lukaku.
Do you think Lukaku should
I
start?
think uh, I think Lukaku should start.
Okay.
The problem with Lukaku, I don't know if you go through the 90. He's usually good as a sub, but I think he should start. Onana, Tillemans, perfect. De Bruyne. Yeah, I don't think they should change anything except start Lukaku
Mhm. I think
and get
nothing.
some
I
goals.
think even their backline doesn't change much. I think this is brilliant. Goalkeeper is expected. Courtois is going to start. I think if we go from Belgium, we have to go to their opponent, which is Iran. I watched Iran in their last match. They are brilliant on the ball. They are not bad. Do you think they'll change this 4-4-2 from their last match, or there any other new changes you're probably looking at? Like, okay, they could start someone else.
No, no.
Me too,
They, they'll
actually.
just they'll just set their best team. They are hoping to get a draw from this game.
Their talisman is this guy, Taremi. He's really good. Taremi is really good. I think Belgium should be careful of Taremi. He's quite good. As a player, he's quite brilliant. I think even if we go back here, I think so far, age-wise, he's a bit old, but he's brilliant. Like this guy has 16 goals for Olympiacos in the previous season. So we're looking at someone who is actually quite good. But owing to that, your prediction, what do you think is going to happen in this match, scoreline wise?
Mm, oh, this is tough. I think Belgium has too much talent. I will go Belgium 3-1.
Okay, 3-1 Belgium is interesting.
Yeah, I would love
I
Iran to win, actually.
I
I'd
think
be happy if Iran did win. It makes a great story,
I
but
think it's going
Belgium,
to be a 2-1 Iran match. No, 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 2-1.
Iran wins
No,
2-1.
no, no. Belgium, sorry. Belgium winning 2-1 this
Oh,
match.
okay.
I think
That
Belgium
is.
is going to win
So,
2-1 in this match. Their table actually looks very, very interesting. I think if we go to their table, um, we have New Zealand leading the power up. I think they're all drawing right now. Uh, the Egypt Belgium game was very solid, but I think we could see Belgium going to the top of the group today, and I think Egypt could actually draw again versus New Zealand. There's a possibility. I don't even put it past them. But we'll talk about Egypt in a moment. So I think that's what I think. Yeah, that's it. I think 2-1 Belgium on my
they
end.
won Belgium, says.
If it's a bloodbath, it's a 3-1. But I think there is a goal with Iran. Iran has a goal somewhere in there, and I tip Taremi to probably score for them. It's either it's going to be him or one of the defenders in terms of the corners. One of these defenders is going to score, or this guy. Um, I don't think Mog is going to score much. He probably is going to be very crucial in terms of helping control the midfield. But Taremi is with his age. I think he's going to be their talisman today. Probably a corner cross somewhere. It's going to be a goal, but I think they will lose 3-1, 2-1. That's my scoreline for this match. Next one, Uruguay and Cape Verde. I think they share the same group with Spain and Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
This is tough. Cape Verde, the problem with them is they don't have much in attack.
two.
Like, I didn't see that.
But they have this
So,
guy. They have this guy, Livramento. They have this guy. This
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I
Uh,
know.
I watched him even versus Spain when they were getting those chances. He was the outlet. Duarte is very good defensively. I think with the Spain game, there was nothing much to see in terms of attack because they were defending the whole game. So it would be very, but I would want to see them come out of their shell and try something, you know. I would be worried if they become too positive. It's actually a scary side today to see that okay, the likes of maybe Ronald Araujo are not in the team, but do you know the old Uruguay where you'd have star players from these big teams? Now it's a very shaky, shaky team. But their coach is very good.
They're Valverde only.
Marcelo Bielsa is Pep Guardiola's mentor, so I'm sure he's gonna cook up something in this match, and we could. But they drew versus Saudi Arabia, so I wonder what's gonna happen today. when they play Cape Verde. But in terms of predictions, what are you looking at? What are your thoughts?
Uh, Uruguay 2-1.
Interesting.
Cape Verde will try to score 2-1 Uruguay.
2-1 Uruguay.
But Cape Verde can do a Cape Verde and shock the world and win 1-0. I wouldn't be
I
surprised
was
by
also
that.
thinking a 1-0 Cape Verde, but I think it's going to be a 1-0 Uruguay.
You know what? I'm gonna go like just to be a rebel. I'm gonna go 1-0 Cape Verde.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I think they
Guys,
can pull it
you
off
you are
and
we
be
are we are
exciting.
putting him to. He thinks Cabo Verde is going to win. I haven't seen them
I
attack
think Cape
in
Verde.
any way or form, so that'll be interesting to see. Actually, that'll be a great story for football. That'll be a
It
great story for
is.
that. They drew the first match. If they win, they actually qualify for the round of 32. Everyone would want to play Cabo Verde, but I don't think anyone wants to face them the way they defend. And I think, surprise, surprise, this is their star player. This man here, when he's in the mood to stop goals, oh my word, dangerous, dangerous, very, very, very dangerous, very,
And
very,
he
very,
is
very dangerous.
40.
Yeah, and he's quite grown. So yeah, there's something there. I don't think tactics anything changes. I think anyone who's playing Cabo Verde is coming in swinging with a 4-3-3. I think Cabo Verde is going to be just trying to contain maybe a 5-4-1 potentially, but we'll see. I think if you actually go to Cabo Verde, I don't think there's anything interesting with Uruguay in terms of formations. I suspect they could be playing something like this today to
They
just make
will.
sure they're fine. Just make sure they're fine. If they get a ball and it's a counter attack, the likes of Pina can always just run for that moment and then come back and start defending. And in some cases, you might even start to see something like this, a 5-4-1. They were doing this with Spain. Just clearly a 5-4-1 formation for a long period of the game. Where only when they were now like substitutes, when you're seeing something like Jose Paulo coming in, you start to see, okay, there's a bit of attack on their end. But that's it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're saying 1-0 Cabo Verde?
1-0 Cape Verde, and it's going to be a shocker.
Yeah, sure.
You
Okay.
hear it from me.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
You hear it from me.
I'll give
Cape
it to
Verde.
you. Cabo Verde 1-0. That's what Chef Erwin is saying. Chef Data this side. I think it's going to be a 1-0 Uruguay. I don't think I haven't seen Uruguay doing much, but 1-0 Uruguay. But I think it's a win for Uruguay with one goal. Whatever happens, it's one goal. So it's gonna be a 2-1. I would want to see Cape Verde score a goal at least in this tournament. And I think they might get it here. It's gonna be hard to score Egypt, but I think they might get a goal here.
All
So
right.
that's that's it. I think so. Those are our predictions. We go to the next one, which is New Zealand and Egypt. We just go straight to their table. This is what they are looking like. They are in the same group with Belgium. So head to head, these teams last met in 2024 as a friendly, and Egypt won 1-0. So if you go to the preview lineups, this is what they were looking like in the last match. Uh, Anything of interest?
The interesting thing is Egypt just have better players.
True, true.
And they kind of, yeah, they have better players, more experience. I'm not sure if Salah is playing in the correct position.
Oh, okay, we can actually go to this
Like,
is how Salah plays. So Salah has been very central in this tournament, but I think when they were playing Belgium, they were playing a 4-3-3. They were actually playing a 4-3-3 of some sorts, and it looked like this. But it was like almost like a 4-3 with Asho joining in the midfield here, and there was a lot of these two guys. So it was almost like very defensive when Belgium was coming on them. As soon as they get the ball, it would turn into Salah staying up, and this guy was just floating around this forward. So it was almost like this when they were defending. When they were attacking, you'll see this guy drop here, and it was something like this. So
yeah, but
they were
I
not
get it.
wide. They were not playing a wide game at all. Very, very Belgium. The Salah was very close to the striker. There was a lot of floating for Salah around here, and you're right. They were almost keeping him away from central places so that he avoids the idea of marking wing backs. So this was the story for Belgium. But any score lines? What are you looking at?
I am looking at I think I'm gonna go here. Egypt are gonna win this game. Uh, they are very good defensively. They're decent. They have Mamouche, Salah, Zico.
Mhm.
3-0 Egypt.
So you're saying 3-0 Egypt. This will be
Yeah.
at 3 a.m. I don't know if we'll be able to watch this match, but I'll try. But I know that we can figure something out there. I think if I sleep early, I'll probably wake up for the Egypt game. I would want to see what's happening in this match. This one is going to be interesting. I really wanted to see how Cabo Verde attacks as a team because we haven't really seen them. I only saw them in qualifiers when they were playing Zimbabwe and South Africa. They are quite good when they play teams that are on their level, but I mean, it's worth the look. It's definitely worth the look. Um, the Belgium Iran game, you said what? I said final
I went I went Belgium. We're gonna win 3-1.
3-1. I am
Yeah.
also agreeing with you. I think a Belgium
Did I say
3-1.
3-1? Which
No,
there's a one I said 5-0.
you said 5-0 in the Spain one.
Yes, yes, Spain 5-0.
So you're
Belgium
saying
3-1.
Spain 5-0. I'm saying Spain 4-1 versus Saudi Arabia.
I'm saying Spain 5-0. My final prediction.
Okay, I'm saying Belgium what? I'm saying
I'm
2-1.
going
I'm saying 2-1 Belgium.
I'm going 3-1 Belgium. But I would love Iran to win. I would be so happy if they win, but doesn't look like it. 3-1 Belgium.
Okay. Okay. And I am saying Uruguay
I'm I'm
two.
I'm, I'm saying
I don't think Cape Verde has holes in them. I'll say 2-0 Uruguay.
I'm saying 1-0 Cape Verde.
Okay. That is interesting.
Shock of the
That
day.
is interesting. And finally, New Zealand, Egypt. I'm saying 2-0, 2-1 Egypt.
3-0 Egypt.
Okay. That is
Mamouche is gonna score, Zico is gonna score, and Salah
mm,
is gonna score.
okay.
Salah is gonna score a penalty.
That I mean, I'll
Yeah.
give you that. So that's
Yeah.
what. Oh, that's. I mean, there you have it, guys. Those are the predictions. This is what Chief Erwin is saying. This is what I'm saying. Let's hear what are your thoughts, and let's communicate. Let's
Yes.
let's have conversations in the chat
Like and
during this the
subscribe.
stream. I think we're streaming the Spain one in a moment, so that's something we're looking forward to. And yeah, so what do you usually say? I think you said it just now. They should what? They should like, subscribe, stay. They become Patreons of the channel. Nothing wrong with
Thank
that,
you.
is it? Yeah, they should. They should.
Yeah.
But this was beautiful. We're looking forward to the matches. You have hot take on Cape Verde, so that's something I'm looking forward to. I hope you'll be able to stand on it tomorrow when
Yeah.
we do the post
I
match.
will. I will find something interesting to do if that doesn't happen.
Okay.
I'll think of something.
Okay.
I'll
All
tell
right.
you what I'll do
Okay.
after during the stream.
All right. No problem. You heard
Yeah.
him. He thinks Cape Verde is gonna beat.
The Cape Verde is a
Um,
bit Uruguay.
yeah, you think Cape Verde is gonna beat Uruguay, which is something I would
No, no,
say.
no. Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Uruguay, yeah.
thinks they're gonna beat Uruguay. So I wanna look forward to that. I think it's gonna be a 2-0 Uruguay affair. But anyway, like, subscribe, share, communicate. Find us on Twitter. We're also on Twitter. I think we are posting during the match, talking about the matches, and you can always chat with us anyway. Twitter, the chat, anyway. Just get in touch with us and let's talk football. From us, adios, adios, adios.